Welcome to my channel once again. If today is your first time or stopping by on this channel, I say thank you so very much for doing so. And while you're here, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification icon bell that is beside it, so that you get to you get to know when I upload new videos. Today I want to talk about something that I noticed when I came back from the supermarket. Today I went to the supermarket to get things for the house as usual, and I know that when you buy anything from the supermarket, you have to pay IVA, which is tax on it. So I know that, but it never really occurred to me that you are going to pay tax or this IVA on each item you bought. So I was thinking that maybe at the end of the day, let's assume you were able to buy something of 10 euro, and then they'll calculate all the 10 euro together, total the amount of things that you bought, and then probably they will now take off the tax of all the goods. They'll just take it once. So today, as I went to the market, I came to the supermarket, I came back and I said, okay, let me cross-check the things that I bought. Sometimes people make mistakes. Sometimes I've been in a situation whereby I bought things, I bought something, I bought 2 things, and at the end of the day, they registered 3 on my receipts. So when I got home, I have to cross-check it and I have to return it back. So since that time, I decided once I get home, I will check all the things that I bought, because I can't do it there in the supermarket because the place is always busy. So I just go, when I get home, I will cool down, settle down and begin to check all the things that I bought one after the other to see if they are correct, to see if there is no mistake or anything or whatsoever. So that was what I did today when I went to the supermarket. I came back and I decided to cross-check all the things I bought. And for the first time since I came here in Europe, I have never seen them write that's the tax that you have to pay on each item that you bought. It has never been written. I've never seen it. I've never noticed it. But I know that they take tax, but not that they write it out on the receipts that they gave to customers. So it was while I was going through those things that I saw, this. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, yeah, this is it. Let me bring it closer. You see where they wrote IVA? Sorry. This is it. I don't know if you can see it very well, or maybe it's too close. There is a place they wrote IVA, somewhere here. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, now I can see it myself. See, I'm IVA. You can see all those places they wrote percentage. That is where they now wrote out the. That's where they wrote out the. See, look at it there. That is where they wrote out all the tax of everything that you buy from the supermarket. I never knew it was like that. I was so like, are you kidding me? So every single thing that I bought, so I have to pay. Like I bought like this aluminum paper. Now I bought it for €1.50. This €1.50. That's what I bought, this aluminum paper. And then I'm going to pay. I paid IVA of 22%. Now you calculate it, €1.50. The 22% on €1.20 is how much? So everything that I bought, including curry, down to the list of what I bought, curry, I also pay tax on it. I pay tax on this groundnut oil that I bought. I pay tax on my red wine that I bought. Toothpaste. I decided to change my toothpaste. New year, new toothpaste, new everything. I changed my toothpaste and my toothbrush. I change it every 4 months or 6 months, twice a year. I changed it. So I pay tax on this one, as small as it is. Every single item I bought, there is a percentage of tax on it. That is it. Look at it. This very line. This line here. There they wrote EVA. That is it. Let me not cover myself. You can see it. You can see where they wrote percentage. That's where they wrote everything. I was like, huh? So everything one buys in a supermarket, you pay tax on it. My goodness. And I never knew that until today, and it got me really thinking. And it was while I was thinking about this thing that somebody just sent me a message on my phone. I decided to check the message, and do you know what I got? After the salutation, normal thing, he said, anything for me this new year. How can you ask me that kind of question as early as it is? Today is just 2nd of January. You have started asking for something for yourself for this new year? Excuse me. Those of you back home, what do you think? What do you call us? What do you take us for? Your ATM machines? Your slave that will have to work for you while you leisurely sit down to eat? Most of you don't know the pains we go through down here to make ends meet. We go through all these hustles, pay through all this tax. Now it is not, I have not included tax that you have to pay when you pay your NEPA bill. You pay tax on your NEPA bill. You pay tax when you're on your gas. You pay tax on dustbin. You pay tax on water. You pay tax on the road that you walk on. Here we pay tax on it for it to be maintained. You pay tax for all the street lights that you enjoy when you go strolling late in the night or in the evening. You pay for even the television in our house. The television, you pay tax. For watching television, you pay tax. And then you pay tax for all the food stuff that you buy from the supermarket. And then on top of it all, you will still be thinking of somebody who is back home, who is much better and comfortable than you are. And then when you give some of them something, they will look at it as, oh, a whole you. How can you send me 5K? How can you send me 10K? A friend told me that she sent 10K to one of her cousins, and the cousin was telling her, auntie, you passed 10K now. Only 10. Do you know how he or she we work our ass out to get €1? Here, nobody dashes anybody anything. Whatever you get, you work for it. Nobody dashes you anything in Europe. I don't know about other European countries, but where I reside, if you are given one centesime, if you are given 1 cent, you work for that 1 cent. The only time, excuse me, you get a gift from anyone, it's probably when you're doing wedding, when you're doing anniversary, when you're doing birthday, and it is once in a blue moon. It's not a yearly thing. Please, I want to ask those of you back home. Do you think that we in diaspora don't need something from you? Are you the only ones that will always be asking? This is Christmas festivity period. This is New Year period that we are in now. Most people are back home. There are people from Italy, there are people from America, there are people from London, there are people from Holland, from Malaysia, every corner of the Western world. People, majority of our brothers and sisters are back home. How many of you back home will say, oh, let me buy ogbono, wrap it or seal it in a nylon and look for somebody that will take it down to my sister, look for somebody that will take it down to my cousin, look for somebody that will take it down to my niece? It will never occur to you. Then when you even ask somebody back home to, please help me to buy this, you go tell you, say, I no get money, or you go send money for it. Oh, I beg, sister, level, the grand no level. Buhari just the Buhari everybody now, nothing there for my hand. I have never seen anybody back home in Nigeria that you will send an error and you will make out that sacrifice, that pain. I mean, feel that, out of that little he or she has to say, okay, this is my sister. Let me just, I know I don't have. Let me just do this thing. I have never seen in my decade years in Europe here. I have never seen. Whoever that sent you anything from Nigeria has to be either a friend, and a friend that you did not even expect to get you something. Those are the people that will get you something. Family members, close family members, extended family members, they are all there to extort you. You are using 3310, you are using Wiko here in Europe. You are using the most smallest and let's say irrelevant phone that doesn't make meaning, but just for you to communicate. And somebody back home is using the latest iPhone. Somebody back home is riding a car. I'm not saying there's anything bad in it, but what I'm trying to say today is that those of you back home, enough is enough. Stop demanding. Stop begging. Go and work. Buhari did not make a mistake when he said youth are lazy. When he said it, we all flamed up. We are all shouting and abusing, but he says the truth. What he said is right. You sit down one place and expect somebody who is in diaspora, who you don't even know if that person eats 3 square meals a day. Most of us, we eat only once a day because we want to, we want to see if we can gather something to send back to people back home after paying all the taxes that we need to pay. Please, those of you in diaspora, listen to me and listen well. This is 2019. Let us wisen up. People back home are doing well. They are doing well. So don't go killing yourself because of family. Don't go killing yourself because of anything. Think of yourself first, then any other person. If you eat and remain and you feel like from your good heart, you feel like extending hand of charity, you feel like extending to the family. For those of you that still have parents, yes, you can take care of your parents. Not, please don't misquote me. You can take care of your parents because they took care of you when to the stage you are in. So it is now your turn and your duty to also take care of them. Fine and good. I understand that. But I'm not talking about relatives. I'm not talking about family members. I'm not talking about friends that are comfortable back home. I'm talking about you and I that are here in the diaspora working ourselves, and somebody will tell me, who sent you? Okay, nobody sent me, but you they ask me for something. If I no come out for here, you go ask. You go tell me, say, you go come, they ask me, say, anything for you for this new year where they just enter yesterday. I bet some of you no just they try at all. You people you don't have human feeling, you don't have sympathy, you don't have a heart. You sit down and demand and demand and demand, and somebody will tell me, nobody force you. If I ask you, you no give me, I no go die. Don't even ask. Don't ask. Since if you ask me, if I didn't give you, you will not die. If yes, don't ask. If you don't ask me, you will not die also. We are human. We have responsibilities back home here. You will not allow us to make savings. You keep demanding them. Look, for those of us in diaspora I'm talking to, if your help has nothing to do with life, education, extending hands to the widows, something you can do, if it's not something you can do to save life or to put smile on a widow's face, don't send it. Don't send it. Education, life, when somebody is sick and is admitted at the hospital, okay, it's understandable, and they come to you for help. Please do help if you have. But if it has to do with, auntie, I want to buy shoe, auntie, one of my friends they wear, I won't buy a shoe. I don't want to talk. I don't want to say a word that is not appropriate because I'm so pissed off. I was busy thinking of all the taxes that I'm paying for all products, food stuff that I bought, and somebody's asking me anything for me for New Year. If you buy crayfish send for me for New Year, na bad thing. Your name no go be your name again. Or if you go to the market and buy me ogbono, buy bitter leaf, seal it, and look for somebody that is coming. That when I see it, I will be gladdened. I will say, oh, this is my brother, this is my sister that has nothing. Out of the little that he or she had, he or she is still able to also extend hand, to get me this. I will appreciate it. Enough. In this year 2019, no more sending money back home, except for your parents. For those of us that still have parents. Aside that, please know how you spend your money. Know what you send money back home for. Because if you spend all the years you spend in Europe and then you get back home without even molding a block for a house or even buying a land or even making an investment, these same people that have been dragging you back with their unnecessary requests will still be the same people that will come and laugh at you, mock you. They will mock you. They will tell you words that you can never ever imagine or believe that any of them could say it to you. So please, those of us in diaspora, let's wisen up. This is 2019. Make investment yourself first before any other person. If you feel like doing any other thing aside from all these things that I mentioned, or you want to support in a crusade for evangelical work, for the work of mission work for God, all good and well. But nobody should compel you to do what you don't want to do. Don't go trying to please anybody, because people back home are insensitive. They can't be pleased. Even when you send them your last card, they will still not appreciate it. Give things to people that will know that will feel your pain, people that will appreciate it. This is 2019. Let's wisen up. Enough of sending money back home. Invest for yourself first, then any other thing can come after that. This is Princess Chinyere Njirebako, Adobioma, as I'm popularly known. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and share, and also subscribe. I know that my video, most of you that are back home will not like it, but I don't care. This is 2019. I don't care. I've stopped caring. Bye bye. Until I see you next time, remain blessed and in the atmosphere, using your head to think, and stop allowing people back home to mess us up by all these their unnecessary demands. Bye.